When we previously looked at the Moondrop Spark, that earbud was one mean IEM earbuds that sounds really polished.
When we were so young, I could never see forever. We'd go midnight driving down that lane, pretending the whole world was lame.
Today we're checking the latest option from Moondrop and to see if their version of a stem style ANC earbuds is any good. Not to mention that these earbuds are also one of their budget range of earbuds. So will they be any good? Welcome to a review of the Moondrop NekoCake. Hello, my name is Sean and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I do a lot of tech reviews as well as unboxing, and if that is something that interests you, do consider subscribing to this channel. Leave a thumbs up on this video as well as share this video to all your friends around. And with that said, let's get on with the review of the Moondrop NekoCake. So the Moondrop NekoCake was sent over to me by Moondrop for review, and although these were sent out to me, there was no money exchange, and I'm here to give you my honest opinion. So the NekoCake comes in at $43 US or about 180 Malaysian ringgit, which if the ANC is decent and all, probably makes this a cheap, nice sounding ANC earbuds. So if you're interested in buying these earbuds, do check out my links in the description below. So far, I think the design of the Moondrop is very consistent, at least for the two earbuds that I've checked out so far, but they do have many other designs. So the case of the NekoCake is slightly smaller and has a very nice hand feel when holding the case, very nice and ergonomic I would say, and the lid also has the signature line design with the NekoCake branding in the middle, so very similar to the Spark that we've previously seen. So at the front here, there's also a small animal face, very cute anime style influence here, and at the top there you also get an LED indicator. So the Type-C port here is at the bottom of the case, and I would think it's better if it's at the back of the case so that the case can still stand up when you're charging it. Behind the case is also a button for you to check the battery level of the case and also to reset the earbuds. So the lid here opens up easily and smoothly, but it doesn't come with any hinge or friction lid to hold it up, so it'll definitely slam shut when you tilt them around. So the earbuds here feel super nice and looks pretty nice as well, and I like anything or any gadget that kind of has a form of signature here, and the Moondrop branding here is like signed onto the stem, which is really cool. Typical to most earbuds today, the earbuds also comes in an AirPods Pro style design. Definitely one of the more comfortable earbuds to wear, and you can see that there's very little tech going on here. There's no in-ear sensor, so to fit the more budget-friendly design of these earbuds. Overall, the design feels very fresh, and you get a square stem here, making the earbuds quite unique compared to the competition. So battery life here for an ANC earbuds is on the lower side, and the published battery life, which is probably without ANC, is around 4 hours of juice and 12 additional hours with the case. So if you have ANC turned on, you're definitely gonna get less, and this is of course tested at a medium volume as well. Charging the earbuds up is pretty fast at 1 hour, and the case takes about 1.5 hours to fully charge. So feature-wise, Moondrop is not in the market to compete with giving you the best and latest greatest specs, but tuning and driver quality is more the game of Moondrop. So these earbuds comes with Bluetooth 5.0 chipset with AAC and SBC support. Pretty old spec here, but they don't bark on having good chipset to make audio sound good. So I hope that later when we test out the sound quality that they are good. So the earbuds don't come with any IP rating as well, so try not to get them wet. However, a little sweat usually won't kill the earbuds. The earbuds also supports independent left and right playback, so you can pick out either side of the earbuds from the case and it will start playing. This is a great feature, and more earbuds should really come with this. Ultimately, there's also no multi-point connectivity on these earbuds. So personally, I'm not too sure how mature is Moondrop's ANC algorithm. However, testing these earbuds feels like using something like a very early copy of ANC earbuds. So it does lower down certain frequency, but it is nowhere gone, meaning for the most part, you will still hear your environment even with music playing, unless you really blast your music very loud. So the test that we have with the road noise and airplane cabin noise is very similar, and they don't cut out much With music playing at about 30%, you can still hear those white noises come through quite clearly. Testing it with human talking is slightly better, but not all that much better. With the same volume of media playing, I cannot make out what others are saying, but you can still very audibly hear that there is a crowd around you talking, just that you can't make out what they're saying. All in all, I think if a company makes enough ANC earbuds, they'll definitely get better and better, so let's hope to see Moondrop improves on that in the future. So with that said, for now, I'm gonna give the NekoCake a 6.7 out of 10 for ANC Performance. So there's quite a bit of tech here, especially coming from Moondrop, and we definitely expected that. The NekoCake comes with a 13mm composite titanium driver, coupled with Daikaku Ultra Thin CCAW, which means copper clad aluminium wire coils. So they are pretty nice and thus seem that they have a warmer tone to it. That may not mean much to most people, so how do they sound? So coming from the Moondrop Spark, the NekoCake definitely is a tier down compared to the Spark. It gives you a very nice balanced sound signature without overemphasis of any single range, which is quite nice, balanced. So bass here is sufficient without being too thumpy. Mids are okay, but don't sparkle. Highs are also okay, but don't give you that absolute brightness. So I was hoping more from these earbuds because of that spec sheet. However, overall they are still pretty okay sounding earbuds and most people would be happy with them. But if you enjoy the finer sound signatures from earbuds, then these may not be for you.
So this is a test to see if the Moondrop NekoCake is a good earbuds for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear a difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background, and this is the call quality that you can expect from these earbuds. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below.
So the NekoCake supports the Moondrop Link app and it comes with two key features and it's very simple to use. So the first capability here you can do is remap the earbuds control. So you go into custom touch and here you can customize the earbuds to your heart's content and you can select anything from the way you click to the left side and right side. So I think that's really quite a lot that you can customize here, and if this is something that you want to customize to fit your usual design, then definitely it's very tunable. So the next one here we have is the tuning configuration. It's an EQ setup, but you don't get to adjust them manually, and Moondrop gives you 5 different EQs to play around with. So the original EQ here, which is balanced, you can hear that the bass is significantly reduced to give way more to the mids and highs. I think the best is still Moondrop's classic, still very balanced, but it's a slightly boosted to the low ends and you still get good clarity with the mid and high. So this one is slightly nearer to the Moondrop Sparks, but still the Moondrop Sparks is on a league of its own. So the next one is X Dynamic. I'm not personally a fan of it because it feels like all the signature is boosted here and you get a slightly distorted sound signature that sounds a little bit muffled, so not so much for me. No bass is quite straightforward, basically cutting down the bass as much as it can. And the last one is Winnie Boastel. I'm not too sure how you pronounce that, but probably Winnie Boastel. And it's also a slightly boosted sound signature here, which also sounds a little bit muffled, so not my cup of tea. So for me, I'm just going to stick to Moondrop Classic, and that's what I'll do. So that's all the features you get with the Moondrop Link app. So latency here is also not the best, with very noticeable delay when playing games like PUBG. Granted, these earbuds comes with Bluetooth 5.0 and not targeted for gaming, so that's kinda expected. Movies and videos do sound good here with these earbuds, and there's not a lot of latency detectable. Anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance of these earbuds. So then again, sound signature here is a very subjective thing, and what sounds good to me doesn't mean it will sound good to you. So it's nice that Moondrop gives you 5 different EQs to choose from, and if you're buying this thinking that it's a good ANC earbuds, I will say that it's not worth it. But if you like the design and want the Moondrop classic sound signature, then they are pretty value for money, and it's a good way to start trying what Moondrop has to offer. So that is it for this review. If you find this video helpful, smash that thumbs up button, share this video everywhere, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.